fluff writing advice. Cut the fluff!
When writing fiction, either past or present tense should get the job done. Assuming you're not writing about future events, we'll come back to future tense or maybe move towards it. Anyway, past or present, how do you decide? Simple. If you want it to seem as if the narrator is telling a story that happened in the past, use past tense. For example,
he stepped into the time machine, which more resembled a home sauna, closed the door, and began entering the time coordinates on a small metallic keypad attached to the wall. It was time to go back in time and see if his missing keys were at any point where he swore he left them.
If, however, you want it to seem as if events are taking place right now, use present tense.
He steps into the time machine, which more resembles a home sauna, closes the door, and begins entering the time coordinates on it.
You know the rest. The advantage of present tense is it creates a sense of urgency. It can make it feel as if it isn't a story that's already written with the outcome pre-decided. Instead, it's all unfolding on the page for the first time. Alright, that might be a bit of a stretch. Honestly, I think most readers stop paying attention to the tense once they get going, so just go with whatever feels right. Now, back to future tense, the one we use to discuss future events, often involving lies about things we won't actually do. I will fix that leaky kitchen tap on the weekend. I've never actually read a book written entirely in future tense, but I'm sure they exist. I can imagine a psychic or time travelling situation where it might work, but most stories aren't future tense heavy. While in dialogue, tenses will fluctuate, your overarching story tense should stay the same, unless there's a reason to switch. For instance, a story might start in the present tense, but then the narration switches to someone recounting past events using past tense, which is what happens in my fantasy novel, Demonology and the Art of Pickling Demons. Shameful plug. Really, when it comes to tense, you can basically do whatever you want as long as it's deliberate and purposeful. Accidental and unfounded tense changes confused and distracted readers.